All right, guys, as promised, I was going to do my cost-effective boat brake installation 2.0. If you hadn't seen my first one, go check it out. I detail mounting and installing the first series, and this is going to be a video of the things that we like, things that we don't like, and some things that we've tweaked in the last about 4 years now running these brakes. Number one thing that I have done that I like is I added a second set. We've got 2 on this side and 2 on that side. What that has allowed me to do is I can stop quicker and I can stop quieter than I have before. Everybody knows that roaming around chasing these suspended fish, the faster you go, the more water that you cover, going from big fish to big fish, the better off that you're going to be. I got the trolling motor in the front. I'm going about 2.2, 2.3 miles an hour. By adding the third and fourth trolling motor back here, it takes me about 35 to 40 feet to stop absolutely dead still, going from 2.3 miles an hour to 0, just like that. And what it allows me to do is I can run it on 2 instead of 5. Prior, I had to run the 2 on its 5th setting to be able to stop, and I wasn't quite stopping as fast as I wanted to. By adding the 3rd and the 4th trolling motor back here, I can have my setting on the 2nd gear, and I actually stop quicker that way. My number 2 thing that I've added that I really like is my Kippewa 3-bladed props. So I'll let loosen that up so I can show it to you better. That's the 3-bladed prop. You get more bite in the water. You actually get a higher top end as well. I've got one on my front trolling motor, but what I like best is you've got a quicker low end torque, and it works great for stopping the boat. Obviously you can see that these are gray. I have rubber coated them as well to kind of try to quieten it. I've made a little video about doing that as well. I wish, if Minn Kota, Garmin, Motor Guide, if you're listening, I'd really like to get some brushless ones back here. That would really quieten things down. But until then, I'm just running the Minn Kota Enduro 30s is what I'm running. I'm running 4 30s for quietness. And I'm telling you, with 4 of them on the 2nd setting, I can stop really quick. And this is a Ranger Z21. It's a heavy boat. You get that thing going 2.3 miles an hour, it takes a little bit to stop it. Other thing that I've done, as you can see here, is that where I adjust my gears is opposite from my prop. When you buy these, they come the way. There's just a simple screw right here. You take that screw out, you can spin the head around, and you can tighten it back up. That allows me to, when I install it, when I'm trolling, just like so, boom, I can adjust my speed here. I usually don't, but if I wanted to, I could adjust my speed and everything's down. As you can tell, the prop is closer to the boat though. And say you're in a stump field, flooded timber, that prop is the first thing that's going to make contact. That's probably the only negative with that scenario. As far as my switches, in my previous video you talked about I had 1 switch for that side, 1 switch for this side, and you can kind of adjust the boat back and forth. I still do that, but I don't use that as much as I thought I would. I see a lot of guys now that are running 4 trolling motors, and they've got 2 going forward and 2 going back. And you know, to each his own. You've got to make it yours. One of the things that you can tell, everything back here is a manual setup. I made my bracket. My bracket is bolted to my jack plate, and these you have to manually stow and deploy. But everything back here is rock solid. I've drove through this thing through standing timber. I've beat and banged on it. Everything works. I went across Grenada in 20-mile-an-hour winds. Everything still works, and it's solid here. That's one reason why I'm leery of spending $2,000 to $3,000 on an automatic deployment system, is I see guys where they go through that stuff and they're tearing stuff up. And you know, it's great to hit a button up there and it stow and deploy. I would like to have a system like that, but at the same time, I want my stuff to work when I get on the lake. And what bothers me is if I hit and bump and tear, it's not going to work. And when you're, miles from the house, you come, you don't get many days to fish, you want everything to work. And I know with this right here, it does work. So that's why I've stuck with this. It's solid. Yes, it takes an extra 10 seconds to walk up here and manually deploy it, but I know it's going to get deployed, and I know that it's going to work. But as far as my switches up there, it's a TH Marine manual foot switch. I've not had any problems with them whatsoever. I've seen some guys talking about burning up switches and this, that, and the other. If you haven't watched the video, I run my negative all the way up to my switches. It comes back and the positive straight to the battery. These are all 12 volt, and I've got 2 of them going to one battery, 2 of them going to the other battery. I've just got a 24 volt system for my trolling motor, and these run off of my trolling motor battery. Guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. If you would, please like and subscribe on there. Subscribing really helps the channel. It helps the YouTube algorithm to get out there more. Leave a comment. Tell me what you like about brakes. If you run live scope, brakes are imperative. You need brakes, okay? You don't have to spend a lot of money, as I've demonstrated here very successfully through the years with a very cheap setup. All you need something is to stop you. Backing up is nice as well. When you got that fish moving, you need to be able to back up, stop, to be able to fish that fish. It's one less moving component that you can take out of the system when you can control your boat better with brakes. You really need to have brakes if you live scope. Point blank. Guys, I appreciate y'all staying tuned and watching my videos, and on the next one, I'm going to promise you, we're not going to be in the boat talking. We're going to be on the water catching some fish, putting this stuff to work. We'll see you then.